you guys, so today I'm going to be showing you what I do to close my pool. So everybody does it different. This is how I do it and it works great for me. So in the when the springtime comes and I open my pool up, it's nice and clear. So this is just what I do and it works great for this size pool. So this is what the water looks like right now, and I'm gonna add 2 packets of these shocks. I'm gonna let my filter run for about 24 hours and then I'm gonna go show you guys the next step. But I use this Clorox, it's the Shock Extra Blue 6-in-1 formula, and I go ahead and I empty 2 full packets in this pool, which is a lot for this size, but that way it lasts all winter. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Goodbye pool, I'm gonna miss you to next year. So what I did is, after I shocked it, then I just add these 2 plugs on the side. This allows me not to have to drain my water below these areas. So I just plugged it back up. I did this last summer. Last summer when I closed up, I did this and it worked perfect. So I just clogged it up with those so I don't have to drain any more water. And then I removed my pump and all the hoses. I drained everything out. So next up, I'm gonna work on getting the cover out. Fall, and I loved it so much because it comes with this part right here. So this you can really use to make it nice and tight. So I'm gonna go ahead and put everything together and start working on closing my pool. All right, so I got the cover on. Now this cover is a little bit big for my pool, but I like it because it stays on. I used the same one last year, so I know it works. So I just go ahead, you use your thing right here, which will tighten everything up and it keeps it nice and secure. And then I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna add some of this, it's kind of like plastic stuff I go around the bottom just to keep it extra secure, but this is the same thing I did last year and it worked great. The tarp stays on, it's nice and tight. So this is what it looks like. All right, you guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and use this plastic stuff. This works so good. I used this last year, so I know it works, but I'm gonna go ahead and wrap my pool so it's all done and it's finalized and it's all protected for the winter. So this is what you do is I start at one end and I keep wrapping it all around the pool. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that and I'm gonna show you guys what. All right, so I went ahead and I wrapped it a couple times around my pool. I still have some left. Normally I use a whole roll to keep, so I can keep it really nice and tight to keep everything secure, but I'm gonna just do this and then I have some left if I need to add some more, but I keep wrapping it around so it gets really nice and tight. If you can see, this stuff then adheres to your pool so it tightens up. This is exactly what I did last year and it worked for me. So this is what it looks like. I went around all around my pool like this. All right, so now my pool is ready for the winter, and what I do to keep this tarp good is every time I get water on the tarp, I get a pump that will just pump the water right off so it keeps the tarp good and clean and it keeps it protected.